Cindy with Bags and Lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Welcome or welcome back. Either way, I am so glad you clicked play and decided to watch this video. Today, as you can see from the title, I will be talking about I was about to say Low and Sons. I'm sorry. I am going to be talking about two Dagne Dover pouches. And I will have to admit, I'm definitely a newer person to the pouch game. I did not realize people were using these pouches to organize their items, protect their interior lining of handbags. And so once I learned that, after watching some YouTube videos a few years ago, or maybe like not even a few years ago, maybe like just a year ago or something like that. Well, I say 2 years ago, but anyway, after watching it and learning people were using these for organizational pieces, that's when I started getting into them and looking into using pouches. I thought, oh, that's what people are doing with makeup pouches, because I don't really wear makeup, so there's never been a need for me to have a makeup pouch. So I did want to do a review of these. Now, this one, which is the Lola, is no longer available on the Dagne Dover website, but still wanted to go over it because you do find it from time to time on the pre-owned side of things on the market, like Poshmark and eBay and places like that. But this one is currently still on the website, so we'll go over this one too. Down below, when I start covering it, you will see the measurements posted, so I won't worry about measuring it for you right now on camera. I'll do that after, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So I will start with the smallest one first, and that is going to be the Lola. So if you're interested in seeing anything about these pouches, keep on watching. And also, I encourage you to like this video as well as watch some other videos. Click on that little description caret below, and you will see two other playlists linked down below. All right, so let's get to it. So this is the Lola pouch. And Dagne Dover, if you have not heard of this company, I will have a link to their website so you can check it out. What I get from the vibe of Dagne Dover is they make these great and affordable, and I put in parentheses affordable because affordable is completely dependent upon the person that defines what affordable is for them. But they do have a lot of handbags that are under $500, and they have a lot of organizational pieces to it. So it really has like the working woman in mind, the mom in mind. Anybody who cares around a lot of stuff, you need it to be convenient, you need it to work for your life, but you also need it to be in a way that it's a functioning bag that works for you. Dagne Dover is one of those companies that has sprouted up over recent years with products. So, like I said, this is the Lola. This is the small size here, and this is in the gray color. I want to say it was called Graphite. What you will notice here is the rose gold hardware, which is really nice. This is the Dagne Dover logo, so I'll get up close so you can see that. And I'll give you a little bit of a spin here. So that's the side, that's the back, that's the bottom, and that's the other side. So this is a leather piece. And this one, like I mentioned, is no longer available on their website. So the inside of this, let's go over some specs really quick. That way, if you're looking for this item, you'll know what it comes with. There is a ring on the back here, which is designed to kind of hook like that into some of their bags. I think like one, for example, is the Allen tote. I was looking into that one. The Allen tote has a ring, and you can actually hook that ring onto here. But any handbag that you have, if it has a ring on it, you can hook that ring on there. So that way it makes it easier to find this pouch. What I also like, which are nice features about this pouch, is this is a leather pouch, which is nice. Also, the interior is wipeable. There is a magnetic slip pocket on this side as well as on this side. So that's nice that you have two slip pockets to further organize the interior of this item. In addition to that, you will see here, hopefully the light is it's probably not gonna pick it up, so let me fold it out like that so you can see. Perfect. So you see those loops there, so that can be used for lip glosses or travel size perfumes, anything like that where you would prefer it to remain upright. Mascara, you have two loops in there to organize those items. The other piece that I do like, and the way that I actually use these, was these little snaps over here. So I really like these snaps because the nice thing about it is, let me close it up. When I use these for organization in my handbag, I completely find it pointless to have to pull this out, then unzip it to get to whatever the heck I'm looking for. So it is so great to use these snaps to keep it locked in place. And then I can just keep it propped open like this. And then I know whatever items I've stuck in here, all I got to do is open my bag, reach in, get whatever I want without having to go through other steps of pulling it out and unzipping it. I also love the fact that these the zipper pulls on it are generous. Look how long those zipper pulls are. So I don't know why they stopped and discontinued making this item. I thought it was a game changer and really great. But maybe they were having issues with it. Maybe not enough people bought it. But I like it because I can easily pull this. And it's nicely designed. It's a circular kind of zipper pull, which makes it different from most zipper pulls that you see that are flat. So I thought they did a great job. And it is logoed with Dagny Dover on it, as you can see there on both pieces. So that's a great attention to detail. All right. So as you can see here, all you have to do is hold it from one side like this to kind of anchor it, and then use that as your anchor to open and close the zipper. And I had no problem using one hand to open and close it. I had actually specifically bought this one as well as the other one that I'm going to show to fit inside my Hermes Victoria. I no longer have that bag in my collection, but I'll admit I really don't use this one as much because it is very wide. So you really have to have like a large tote, something large where this is going to make sense to fit inside of it. But I definitely over time will find uses for it. I don't use it as often now, but I'll find some use. I have also used this as a clutch. I think I did a previous video where I talked about that. Oh, on the go. It was like something about top on the go items. I'll link that video up above if you want to check it out. But this was one of the things that I had also, items that I had mentioned were something that I would use as a grab and go piece if I'm just really trying to run out the door and don't want to carry a full purse with me. Now, obviously, because this item is bulky, you would have to fit it under your arm like so. And if it's full, obviously, you can't smush it as much as you would to kind of like secure it under your arm. But I absolutely have. And usually what I'll do is I'll walk around like this with it. And then when I get in the store, I'm probably like holding it like this. Because as you can see here, this snap is pretty secure. Like I'm shaking it, I'm pulling, both sides like this. And they did a great job. Like this snap is pretty secure. So you definitely can, use it however your life feels. But I think this was a good piece. Oh, also, sorry to forget this piece, but it is stamped with Dagne Dover on the other side as well is it rose gold? No, it's just in gold letters, but that's okay. It's got Dagne Dover on the side here. So I do think this Lola is a great piece. And if you can find it, like I said, this is the small size. And by now you should have seen the measurements pop up at the bottom corner of the screen. So this is a very generous one. You definitely can fit a lot in it. And they also had other sizes. So I think there was like a small and a large. So there were two sizes. The large will absolutely be a massive one that you can fit. So just to show you an example, let me just grab my phone here. I'm completely winging this. This is an iPhone 10. All right, I'm having a trouble, and the reason I'm having trouble sticking this phone in is because as these are hooked in here, it's pushing in the interior of the pouch a little bit. So if I were to have it unsnapped like so, then my phone fits in with no problem. Obviously, if your phone is larger than this, you're definitely going to have, you may have some issues with fitting it in there because that pretty much takes up the length of the pouch. I mean, it always can go in diagonal as well, so that way it gives you more real estate. But like I mentioned, because I had the snaps, it's pushing in these interior corners here, and it makes it a little bit harder to fit in. So I probably could force it in, but for the most part, most people are touching their phones frequently. So if it was that much effort for me to try to get my phone in sideways, you probably don't want to put your phone in with it snapped closed like this. And also, even if it's open, you probably don't want to fit a larger phone in here because you will have to kind of finagle it to get it out, and that seems to be pointless usually when you have to fight with your stuff to get items out. All right, so that's this one here. Let's move on to the other one. If you have any questions, always leave those in the comments down below, and I will respond back to you as soon as I can. Put this little puppy to the side. Next item, let me look up the name. That way I can be a little more informative to you. All right, got the name. So this is the Dagne Dover Toiletry. It's the Hunter Toiletry Pouch. And this one comes in, I believe, 3 sizes. What I did really like about the larger size, which is this size here. Let me just double check and make sure. Pretty sure this is the large size. Yeah, pretty sure this is the large size. So what I really did like about this large size is, first before I do that, let me give you a spin. Let's be consistent. So side profile has the snaps similar to the Lola. Back has the ring here as well. Now the materials on this are not the hardware. It's more of plastic, basically. Side profile here. And look how generous these zipper openings are. They come all the way down. Make sure you can get your items in. And then this is the bottom profile. This item is made out of neoprene, which is great. I actually used this item when I was going canoeing one year, and we flipped out of the canoe. Now, while it dived into the water and it was wet, the nice thing was that the exterior was wet, but my interior items did not get wet because it hadn't been in the water that long. Neoprene is not waterproof. I think it's very water resistant, but I don't think it's waterproof. But I'm just guessing with that. Definitely check into it. But I wanted to mention that to say, like, if you got caught in downpouring rain and it's not like the item is just sitting there getting dumped on for hours at a time, then you're good to have things that are wet be around this item, or store things that are liquid in this item, and you should be pretty safe, or your item should be pretty safe for at least a decent amount of time. All right, so with this one, the reason why I purchased this one is because it was like getting 3 pouches in one. So with this pouch, you receive a long kind of net mesh material pouch that extends the length of the pouch. So if I stick this in, you can see that. And then it also comes with this pouch, which I use more frequently than any of the other 2 pieces. Which is this pouch here, which is nice. Same mesh material, and it fits a decent chunk inside of here too. So I use this one as well. You will see there is a Velcro strip on the back, and that snaps to the Velcro portion of the bag. So if you were a person where you needed to kind of fully function, store all of these together, you can easily do that, and it Velcros into place. So I liked that aspect of it. Now the interior of the larger piece does have another mesh pocket here, as well as 3 loops, as you can see here, that you can fit tall, slender items in and make sure that they remain upright. So I really like this neoprene one too. Like I mentioned, I don't use this one often at all because it is large. I don't carry large handbags, so I try to make a point to use this when I'm traveling. Like I said, I did buy both of these to fit in my Tory Burches. What I was about to say, sorry, my Hermes Victoria, and that's a longer bag. It's pretty bulky, so these items fit perfectly in there, where I could just like organize them really nicely and fit big bulky pieces in there. So definitely, if you're a person where you have small children, you need a lot of organization, or for whatever reason you do crafts, or whatever it is that you need to carry a lot of stuff and organize your stuff, and you need to put those items in like a larger tote bag, a book bag, some other type of travel bag, I think these are good options to go with. And I mean, I think they're good quality products. They're not designer prices basically, but they absolutely get the job done, and they're more of an affordable price, I would say, compared to kind of like a Gucci pouch or YSL or any other of those designer pieces. It is at a more affordable price point for you to get a good item that will function just the same, as well as give you some other options. I actually forgot to fit my phone in this one. So phone goes in no problem at all, and there's a lot of room to fit something else. So if you want to fit your phone and everything else, this one is a good one to go with. It is rather bulky to fit under your arm like a, you know, kind of clutch, but hey, do you if you want to do that. So definitely let me know if you have questions about this one too. And I really do like them, and hopefully they will make it into your closet one day. If you were interested in in purchasing, I'm totally like winging it and not thinking, I don't even know what I want to say right now. But thank you so much for spending a second of your day with me to listen to me talk about things that I am interested in. And obviously, if you're at this point in the video, you were interested in them too. So definitely like that button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. And definitely comment down below if you have questions. I will talk to you again soon.